Why do you have a container of clown noses on your table?
Well, we'll talk about that.
Oh, okay.
We will. That will get mentioned. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What, Randy?
College football's back.
Yeah.
I know you're excited to talk about it for the next hour.
You could give a fuck about it, to be honest. I'd rather watch high school football.
College football's back. I'm excited. And I went to go to Wendy's today. And for some reason lately, the drive-thru at Wendy's in Circleville wrapped around the building. Like Chick-fil-A, but not as fast. And I was like, man, I just want to get out of town, go record. So I was like, I'll run across the street to Arby's because nobody goes to Arby's.
Should have went to Rax.
So it was down the road a little ways. So I go to Arby's, second person in line. Cool. I'll just grab a sandwich and a water and be out of town. So I pull up to Arby's, whose slogan is,
"We have the meats."
"Hi, welcome to Arby's. We're out of roast beef. What can I get for you today?"
How are you out of roast beef?
Of all the things for Arby's to be out of, right? I was like, okay, give me 2 little chicken sliders and a water, I guess. Thanks, that's a couple bucks. Pull around. Like, how are you don't have the meats. You can't say you have the meats and not have the meats.
That is their staple.
Exactly. They're
Roast
known
beef.
for their quote-unquote roast beef.
Which isn't roast or beef.
Right. But that's what they're known for. I was like, something like going to McDonald's, like, hi, welcome to McDonald's. We have no chicken sandwiches or hamburgers. Would you like some fries today? Good one.
It was.
That was bueno. So, yeah, that was my...
That's ridiculous.
Like you said, it's been a week. I just found it funny. I wasn't even going to argue. I wasn't going to get mad. I was just like, all right, chicken? Got chicken? Yep. I'll take 2 chicken sliders for $1 each.
I guess. I mean, if that's all you got, then that's all you got.
I didn't even get curly fries or nothing. I was ready to get out here.
Not as good.
Not as good.
Not as good. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a tumultuous week. That's a big word.
You almost said it right, I think.
I probably butchered it in some fashion. But yeah, it's just been like between work projects and personal shit that
I had one of those today.
I have no issues talking about the personal shit. It's just been a week.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's fucking over.
Well, there you go.
Or is it?
Bum, bum, bum.
Anyway, but it's Bourbon Heritage Month.
It is.
So my goal throughout the entire month of September is to have at least a glass of bourbon every night.
Well, there you go. You do that, and everything will either be fine or you'll forget how bad it is. So, depending on how much you have.
We'll see.
I have not had bourbon since last weekend.
Oh, I had one last night and the night before. I started September 1. I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it.
I had a poker night last night.
Who'd you poker?
I don't even know her name.
Oh, well, don't tell me.
That was me and GW and Otera from the Ball Card Show. A couple of our buddies.
Did you guys record it and make a podcast out of it?
No, we should have. That's not a bad idea because it was hilarious. Especially
full of great ideas.
One of the gentlemen got a little toasty since he did not have to drive anywhere. And we had the little Alexa spot dot whatever out there to play music.
Yeah.
And at one point he said, "Alexa, play John effing Mellencougar." And Alexa,
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
That's exactly what happened. I was like, Alexa, just ignore that voice because it's not going to go bueno. But yeah, no, had fun, did good, made some money.
Nice,
that's good. Like quadrupled my buy-in.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's a good day.
But so last weekend, had some bourbon, had some beer, watched people go down a slip and slide.
I saw some videos of that.
The TFA gym party.
Yeah.
It was a stellar time as always.
I almost showed up just for your sake.
I would have said the same thing.
Why is he here?
Why are you here?
Yeah. And I would have walked right past you and give Jimmy a hug.
And he would have been like, why are you here? I asked him to remove you from the board again.
I don't care.
He's not going to. I think he just keeps you there out of spite.
I don't even comment or do anything anymore like I used to.
I know. Just the fear, just the sheer fact that you're there.
That's what bothers you?
And it's supposed to be a members-only board. And
See, you asked me to come back to the gym, and this is how you treat me.
But you won't come back to the gym.
No, because you're treating me bad. It hurts.
No, it doesn't.
Hurts my heart.
You don't have a heart. Yours is like mine. It's black.
It's it's crunchy.
And very shriveled. But anyway.
We talking about heart still, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And penis. Black and crunchy.
Black and crunchy. Like a charcoal briquette.
At the party, I was nominated for an award.
Oh, geez.
It was the first award given out of the day.
It's got to be. Hold on. Give me some categories. Don't say yours first, and let me pick which award you got.
Honestly, I don't know what the categories were because I didn't.
After you got yours, you're like, peace.
Well, no, I didn't. So I didn't pay attention, and I didn't fill out the form for voting.
I saw the category post before the party.
So,
and I honestly,
I wasn't paying attention when I got mine because I didn't know I was getting one. I didn't pay attention to anybody else's after that.
You're like, I got mine. I'm out.
I was just like,
like once you get your Emmy or your Grammy or something,
but
Tony Award.
Yes, I had no idea that I was getting one. I think so. There was one for, they retired Sweatiest because the guy who kept winning, no one's going to beat him. So they retired.
Unless I come back
after 5 years. No,
seriously,
seriously.
I sweat walking up your steps.
This dude gets a mop out after every workout.
Yeah.
Like, he's mopping up the floor, and he looks like he walked through the shower. Like, shirt's soaked, shorts are soaked.
So they were
socks.
just like, you're done.
They're like, we're retiring.
It's like retiring somebody's number in sports.
Yeah, that's
like,
exactly
you
what it
forever
was.
have this.
I think they're actually going to print up a banner and put it up in the gym.
It's awesome.
So, and that would have been Lon George. He's, year after year, is the sweatiest person award. One was biggest transformation.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That'd feel good to get.
That would. Liz should have gotten it, and she didn't, which is horseshit. Everybody we've talked to, they're like, well, I voted for Liz.
Well, somebody's lying to you then.
The person who got it didn't deserve it as far as I'm concerned. She transformed, but it wasn't. No.
Because she used to be a dude.
Pretty much.
Pretty big transformation.
Pretty much.
Lorena bobbited it herself.
So there was that.
Trophy.
What was there? There was best dressed, I think, was another one. I'm trying to look it up. This computer.
How do you have best dressed for a gym? Everybody wears the same crap.
No, there's some people that come in a little more fancier.
In like the super expensive wicker way or
no,
athletic gear or like
legitimately one guy shows up like in a different tie-dye shirt every time. He just makes his own tie-dye shirts. He just takes shirts that he has and he tie-dyes them, and they always look...
So just because it's tie-dye, it's still a T-shirt. You're all showing up in T-shirts. Guys are T-shirts and gym shorts. Girls are in
I'm not going to argue with the categories.
I'm not arguing. I was just trying to understand.
I don't understand. I don't
Why
understand.
Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. So did tie-dye win the best dressed?
Yeah, he won best dressed, and I think he won shirtless as well.
Now, hold on. You can't be the best dressed and the shirtless award.
Yes, you can.
Because you can't be best dressed if you ain't dressed.
When you walk in...
I know. I get it.
Do you, though? You haven't been to the gym in a while.
What's that have to do with understanding those categories?
I don't know. Anyway, there was class clown. There was...
You got class clown.
I did.
For sure.
Well, that's why there's a box of... a tube of red noses.
Is that what that is? I didn't know if they were really red clown noses or just red foam balls for some random reason.
They're red clown noses. So, yeah, I got that. Lexi broke her hand.
At the party?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I heard there were some injuries from the slip and slide, the slip and bleed.
There was a couple. There's some scratches and bruises, but Lexi legitimately fractured her middle finger right down the middle of her finger.
She should have been flying double birds riding down.
Right here.
She just, woo!
Yeah. I wish that's what she was doing.
Takes after her
but
dad.
She also twisted her finger. So when you look at her finger,
It's all mangled.
it's twisted like this.
She's going to be like, let me get that with my good hand.
We're going to get that taken care of tonight. They're going to untwist it.
That sounds exciting.
Doesn't it? It sounds.
That's how I want to spend my Saturday
super
night.
Fucking painful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's some major pain crap.
We're not
You want me to
telling
do something? Take your mind off that pain, soldier.
So they're going to Novocaine her up, and they're literally going to twist her finger back into place. It's not dislocated. It's broke.
I have nothing else to say about it. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either. They're going to set that motherfucker.
Who?
And
now you need to record her if she gets all loopy, and
they're not going to let it. They're only going to let one of us into the hospital.
Whoever is,
it's going to be Liz.
Okay, have her record it.
I want to go,
and then record afterwards when she's heading home and
more than likely,
high as a kite.
More than likely, no, because they're high as a kite. They're not going to give her any anesthetic.
They're just giving her Novocaine, and that's it.
They're going to put a topical on her finger to numb her finger. They're going to put a shot in her finger,
right, and that's it.
And they're going to grab that thing. They're going to yank and
put
twist
it in a vice grip.
Yeah, and then they're going to
clamp and twist it around.
Then they're going to tape her index finger and her middle finger together and put a cast on it.
All right. And she has no idea?
She does. She just doesn't know that. She isn't thinking about the what's entailed in, they're going to grab my finger and twist.
Where's she at right now? Let's bring her in.
No, she's at a friend's house.
let's give her.
No, I'm
give
not
her the news
that.
on the air.
I am not doing that to her.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
That is child abuse. Telling her that, getting her all panicked. She was already panicking when it happened.
No, that's not. You got to teach her to. You know what? Sometimes things happen, honey. This is the world we live in.
Yeah, that's what I told her when she broke her hand. I'm not telling her that when hey,
so
by the way.
Say, hey, remember when I told you this is just the way things happen? Life sucks and you got to roll with the punches? Well, now they're going to un-F up your finger.
God, I can't wait till Huck is like jerking off one day and he breaks his penis and you got to tell him that.
That would be unfortunate because I'd probably be laughing.
He's going to be like, you're like, you know what? You're going to have to roll with the punches. They're going to grab it. They're going to twist and yank.
I told you not to, and look what you did.
And you're just going to be like,
I told you.
So
I done warned you. Did you get more Funko Pops?
No.
All right. Sorry, I got distracted.
I saw you looking up there. No more.
Okay.
Not since Mora.
Okay. I got distracted. My bad.
So, anyway, it is Bourbon Heritage Month, and here on the Buckhorn Podcast, we like to
celebrate. Eat equals in bourbon.
No. We like to celebrate. So, today, we're going with two of our local favorites. One we've never had. Well, no, one we've had.
Which one have we had?
We've had the weeded bourbon as the barrel hunter pick.
Right, but this isn't the barrel hunter pick.
Or the bourbon hunter pick.
Yeah.
Those douchebags.
Yeah, whatever. They don't even talk to us anymore. But this isn't that, though.
It's not?
It's not their pick.
No, it's not their pick.
That's what I'm saying. So it may be a little different.
It's going to be different, but we've had the weeded bourbon. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the other one is the Pumpernickel Rye.
Yes.
Which I've heard good things about, but I've never had. So, and this is all from Middlewest Spirits. So in your Kenzie Dram is the weeded bourbon.
Okay.
So, go for it.
Give her a good sniff. Just sniffed it up.
It's really good. I'm getting there's a little bit of that ethanol-y, alcohol-y.
A little bit.
No, it's not much. It's a little bit. But this is 95 proof, so there should be a smidge.
Oh yeah. It does smell good.
It smells fantastic. Very caramely.
Yeah, I was going to say the caramel and the sweetness.
Maybe a little bit of toffee as well. Not getting much vanilla on the nose. Kind of oaky. Or woodsy, I guess. You set that down like you were disappointed.
I don't know yet. I'm going to let it breathe a little bit and try it again.
Well, this is the dreaded neck pour. Except there isn't really a neck on this.
Yeah, they're like stubby necks.
It's a grenade bottle.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm disappointed or just underwhelmed.
Oh, I like it.
I'm mixed on it right now.
I like it.
I don't not like it.
It's got it's kind of sweet up front. There's a little bit of like a dark fruit on the finish. Not like a cherry. maybe a date finish. And then it makes my mouth tingle, like when I see a cute girl. Not much toffee or caramel though on the tongue, but I like it. It's kind of it's kind of mellow, but slightly harsh at the same time.
Yeah, for weeded, it's harsher than I expected.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know if I do or not.
I'll trade you bottles. I got that Magnolia crap downstairs.
Steel Magnolias on VHS.
Ugh.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not saying good or bad yet. It's $38, $40.
Yeah, it's not an expensive bottle.
Easy to find around here.
But I like it.
If you're listening to us from North Korea, you're probably not going to be able to get one easily, but...
Let's see. I'm going to add a tinge of water to what I got left. Let that sit.
I think I would really love this on the rocks.
Probably. Put a little water in there. Let it steep.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just put a couple drops in.
So, you need to get Apple TV and watch Ted Lasso, by the way.
I am not going to get Apple TV. I have YouTube TV.
Well.
And Netflix and Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus.
Got all this as well. Except YouTube.
I'm not getting Apple TV
just out of principle.
No, because I'm not going to pay for another thing for one show. It's dumb.
There's other shows on there that are really good to watch.
No, that are probably all on one of the other ones we have.
Nope. Morning show's not on there. That's an Apple TV.
I don't watch morning show.
You don't even know what the fuck it is.
Is it in the morning?
No.
Then I don't watch it. The morning show. It's a prime time every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
You're a fucking moron. All right. Water. I told you I lost enthusiasm today.
You did, because I took too long.
You took entirely
You should have
too
given me a
long.
time then.
I was hoping that you would pick the time of 1 o'clock.
You should have just said, hey, what about
You always
1?
record at 1 o'clock. And you're like, oh, just lollygag and get there.
Yeah, it's kind of what I did. I was doing stuff
did.
around home and then played with the boys a bit. They were being not jerks to each other.
By the way, that was at 10:30 this morning. You asked what time. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
and you said whenever.
oh, well, or now.
And then you said, I'm going to go dig holes. And I was like, well, okay, go dig your holes.
I didn't dig any holes. That was kind of just a, well,
I almost sent a gif of the movie holes.
I wouldn't have got it because I've never seen it.
Oh, really? It's probably Shia LaBeouf's best movie ever.
I don't know.
It's also the only one I've ever seen him in ever.
Wasn't he in Transformers?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh. Yeah, because you're not into the Space Wars thing. I like it with the water.
I like it better with the water.
I like it with the water. I like this. I'm giving this...
I think the water really mellowed it out.
I'll say I think it enhanced it.
No, enhanced the flavor, but mellowed out the harshness.
Oh, yeah, it did that too. I like the harshness, though.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just giving my opinion on how it changed.
Oh, that's fine.
What are you giving this?
I'm going to give it like a 3.5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm at about a 2.5 on this one.
Yeah, we'll go get it anyway.
Which is still go get it. But of the availabilities of the bourbons and the weeded drinks and the whiskeys in that price range, it's good.
I need to buy more of it. Just keep it around.
It didn't knock my socks off, which is weird because I'm not wearing socks. But if I were, they would still be on my feet.
Oh, it didn't knock my socks off. I just think it's really good.
You know, Arby's might have been a bad idea.
Arby's is always a bad idea.
Not as bad
Fast
as,
food is always a bad idea.
Not as bad as Taco Bell around midnight last night.
Fast food is always a bad idea.
Ugh.
I haven't had fast food in God knows how long.
Man, it's bad. I've had it 3 times this week, and I can tell.
Ew.
I'm not proud of that. That's not me bragging.
Sounds like a humble brag.
It's just, I don't know if you know this, but I've eaten 3 different fast food places this week.
Sounds a lot like a humble brag.
It's not. It's a humble blech.
Ugh. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, it's not. Do you hear my stomach?
Yeah, I heard it. I thought it was Diesel farting.
You're lucky it wasn't me farting.
Ugh.
Good thing our window's open. I might shart myself. I've never sharted my pants.
That's good. Go get that if you can. Go get that. So, I want to open a pizza joint.
I know where one's for sale.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I already got all the equipment.
It's probably not around here, is it?
Circleville.
Too far. I want to call it Pie of the Tiger.
I bet that's taken.
Probably. But I was listening to Eye of the Tiger last night. Was it last night? Or today when I was out mowing? I don't know. Either way. Days just roll together at this point. But I was like, Pie of the Tiger. And just make different...
Kind of like Bob's Burgers.
I never watched Bob's Burgers.
Oh, my goodness, you're a dumb. He always does these pun burger specials.
Hold on, I'm a dumb because I don't watch Bob's Burgers, but all the
Yeah.
shit that I watch, you're like, that's stupid. I'm not watching that.
I didn't say it was stupid.
You've said that.
I said I'm not going to watch Good Morning America.
I did. I'm not necessarily referring to
That's
that
stupid.
show. See, like Spaceballs or
I
Star
love
Trek
Spaceballs.
or Star Wars.
Star Trek is dumb.
or-
Star Wars was worth watching
there
one
we go.
time.
So
And those aren't
because
shows.
I don't watch one show. You're like that.
You don't watch many shows.
I don't watch many TVs.
That's true.
So like I have
Anyway, so Pie of the Tiger, Bob's Burgers, he does a pun like burger of the day.
okay.
But it sounds like that's the direction you were saying. Like theme was pizza after.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
No, I was just having a menu of just different types of pizzas that you can get that are not the normal, like, oh, here's an all the way, and it has all these stupid vegetables on top of it, and it's basically a vegan fucking pizza without cheese or
What if it's got all the meat too? All the way means everything.
what would have the meats
Sausage, pepperoni, ham, not roast beef apparently.
as well. Well, roast beef on a pizza sounds disgusting.
It does, but I'd also try it.
Unless it's
You'd have to do like a white
a
sauce.
pizza with no sauce, like a butter and some cheese, like Swiss, with some real roast beef and a horseradish
You're
sauce.
making a Philly cheesesteak.
No.
Oh, that's what I was getting at, like that kind of thing, and it sounds amazing.
They have Philly cheesesteak pizzas.
Oh, no. Well, maybe at Pie of the Tiger they do, but at
Yeah.
Zanzi's they don't.
What the fuck is Zanzi's?
Oh, my goodness. Must be nice being rich. Being
Is
able
that
to
something
afford
so...
Donato's.
Is that like a pizza chain?
Yeah.
Nope. Won't eat it there. I don't eat pizza chain.
Okay.
I'm
Ever?
I'm too pizza snobby. Like, no Pizza Huts, no Domino's. Fuck Papa John's. That guy can kiss my ass along with Shaq. Just because he's doing Papa John's commercials now. Sell out.
Yeah, you named 3 pizzas I don't like either. And not because they're chains. I just don't think they're that great.
Donato's. Gross.
Agreed. Overrated.
Massey's.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Massey's is fucking disgusting.
You're just trying to tick me off.
It's like eating a chip. Their crust is so fucking crispy and thin and wafery. It's like watching a model walk down the runway and fall over because she broke an ankle.
It's just Italian communion, okay? Quit being racist.
It's gross. It's
I love
literally
Massey's.
a fucking
I grew up on
cracker.
Massey's.
It's like a cracker, and they
A
took
delicious pizza cracker.
they took a bunch of shitty saltines and they put some sauce on it to glue everything together,
You're making me drool. Sounds so good.
and it's so gross.
All the pepperonis,
Ugh.
onions.
Yeah, they're gross.
So good.
They're gross. Massey's is disgusting.
Nope.
And Crino's.
I've never even heard of that.
That's a small chain.
Sounds like a mob.
Christie's, not doing Christie's.
I can do Christie's.
Christie's that's like a once in like a millennia
I like their crust.
type of deal. Pizza Crossing is really good.
I like Pizza Crossing.
Pizza Crossing is like a 2-chain place.
It's literally,
Which isn't a chain.
It's not a chain. It's a couple links.
It's two stores, Logan and Lancaster.
I like
think.
Pizza Crossing.
I like Pizza Crossing. Pizza Cottage, fuck you, Pizza Cottage. Ugh.
I love Pizza Cottage.
No,
They got good specialty pizzas.
no, they don't.
Oh yeah, they do. It's amazing.
Yeah, like
Got like the BLT pizza.
no.
They got the what's the?
They got RJ Rottencrotch.
It's delicious.
Ugh. And Pizza Cottage.
Uses blue cheese.
It's fancy
From
French
under
stinky
cheese.
cheese. It's gross. What other pizza joints don't I like?
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars in a pinch, but no.
You know what we learned? We ordered a fresh one because we went to stuffed crust one night. Mm-hmm. Night and day difference from the hot and ready.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you would expect it to be a bit different, but it tasted like a completely different restaurant. So now we order ahead.
Yeah,
If we get Little Caesars, it's like order ahead.
Yeah, if you're doing Little Caesars, you have to order and get them to to make you a
I
fresh
prefer
one.
Zanzi's, though. For Little Caesars a cheap place, so is Zanzi's. I think Zanzi's is better. I think you would probably, for what it is, I think you'd enjoy Zanzi's versus a lot of what you mentioned.
Is it?
But
You said it's a chain.
it's a small chain.
How small?
I only know of like a couple of them.
All right, that's more than two.
That doesn't mean. I mean, there's like 3, 6, 9.
See, now you're getting into
Man,
pizza
it's fine.
cottage, pizza cottage territory, and I'm not. I don't
Not
like
into
them.
it?
Nope.
No pizza
Now-
cottage. It's gone.
I will say DeCarlo's.
They don't even know how to cook pizza.
Apparently,
They just send you home Lunchables and expect you to microwave it.
but the DeCarlo's Pizza, they're chain now for the most part. They franchise,
So you're just going to boot them out because they started franchising?
maybe,
You're like, your pizza's still good, but you suck for franchising.
maybe.
All right. I mean,
I might. I
stick to your
mean,
guns. Yeah, no.
I don't do franchisee pizza. I don't do chains.
I'm not rich
mean,
enough to have that luxury, Martelle.
Good for them, but I don't know.
You're going to be down to no pizzas pretty soon.
I'll be down at Pizza Crossing.
You're going to be down to DiGiorno.
No,
It's not a chain.
no, it's a gigantic manufacturer, probably owned by Kraft.
Probably. Monsanto.
And
The man.
right now, Nabisco, who was owned by Kraft, is fucking over their employees, so not buying any Nabisco products either.
That'll show them. What are they doing there? Like, I've not heard a single thing about this.
there's-
Probably because I don't watch the morning show.
You should probably watch the morning show then.
Nah, I'd rather sleep.
But no, there's some some buffoonery and fuckery going on with Nabisco. The parent company of Nabisco is I don't know, it's like May something. I don't know what the fuck it is. But they're
So you're not buying Nabisco, but you're probably buying 9 other products from the same parent company.
No.
This is probably what's happening. Let's be real.
no.
There's like 3
Because
companies
it's
that
all
own
snack
everything.
it's all snack food company stuff, and we don't buy snack foods.
Okay.
So, but they're trying to fuck over their employees. Like, they took away some of their employees' pensions. Well,
Yeah,
all
that's-
of their employees' pensions.
That's BS.
And they brought in temporary workers to help through the pandemic, but then the contract was to basically, okay, once August 2020, these temporary workers are supposed to, that's it, they're done. Contract's up. They leave. They're still the temporary contractors are still working there. It's like Nabisco kept them on and violated their own contract. Like, they didn't extend the temporary workers' contract.
They just let it end. And
They
just
just
kept
let it end and kept
paying
them
like they were still temps.
Yes. So they
Well,
violated their own.
those people need to quit then.
They violated their own contract, and Nabisco did, and their FTEs are now they're striking and their union and everything else. So yeah, just not buying any Nabisco stuff, which is a shame because I really want some Oreos.
Oh,
But not the Oreos made in Mexico. I need the Oreos made in the U.S.
with salsa.
Ugh.
Salsa.
Yeah, no.
Taco.
All right. Up next, I got Middlewest Spirit Straight Rye, and this is a dark pumpernickel rye.
That's a bread.
Or it's a rye that makes a bread.
We're about to have liquid bread.
Yeah.
Man cannot live on rye alone.
Oh, that smells
Smell
so
good?
Yes, it does. I got my little noser glass out from Brewmate.
It'll be hard for me. I don't expect this to be better than Angel's Envy rye.
It's not going to be because it's not stored in rum barrels, so don't be a bitch.
That
Dude.
smells great.
Don't be a bitch, dude.
Dude, I'm a dude.
I don't like
Dude.
ryes.
Sounds just like him.
Doesn't it?
Smells great.
Oh.
Tastes great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Middlewest Spirits can't do any wrong in my book right now. That's really good.
I like it.
I like it better than the bourbon whiskey,
Yeah, I think I'm with you.
than their weeded bourbon whiskey. That's
I think I'm with you on
straight.
that. It is straight.
It's not twisted.
Super straight. Unlike Lexi's finger.
Yeah, so I can't pick up anything on the nose, though.
When I smell it, it smells like rye whiskey to me.
Okay.
That's what I smell.
You're not picking up anything?
No, just rye whiskey.
All right. God, we're like the greatest whiskey show ever.
We're not a whiskey show. We just like whiskey.
We were trending that way. We should just do all alcohol.
All alcohol, all the time.
Yeah.
On this episode of Good Morning America.
When's this episode going to... Because we're planning something here, I think, maybe.
We are?
Potentially.
Okay.
I need to check the calendar. Yeah, we are.
Uh-oh.
Next Saturday is...
I'm out of town.
September 11th. You're out of town.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
But the 14th, which is the day we launch a show, is Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yar.
And I found some fantastic drinking music today while I was mowing.
Was it pirate music?
It was.
Yes.
And we may have to get a bottle of rum.
Yar.
And
now
listen,
you be talking my language.
And speak pirate the
For
entire
the whole
show.
episode, I'm in.
And drink rum.
I am in. I watched all 3 of the Pirates of the Caribbean to prepare for it.
I wonder if we would get in trouble for doing commentary on a show. Like on a show or a movie. Like we watch it and we comment. And then people can watch that show.
Like Mystery Science Theater?
Similar, but they can load the show up themselves. We tell them when to start it.
And then we comment on whatever they load?
No. We watch the show.
Okay.
I just said we watch the show and comment on it.
So they can listen to our episode
while they're watching.
I got you.
While they're watching the
That's
show.
kind of like that.
It's kind of like Mystery Science Theater.
No, but what?
But
what song am I thinking? There's an album. Was it Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon? That's supposed to match up perfectly with like Wizard of Oz or some BS.
Something like that. Yeah.
So you're going kind of that route. You start this at exactly this time.
We'll say, okay, hit play now, and you hit play and.
And off you go.
And off you go, and you just watch the show while we watch the show, but we comment on the show.
I mean, sure. As pirates.
Watch pirate shows as pirates.
Yar, welcome to the Buttcorn Podcast.
Matey.
We're here riding Jolly Roger.
You can't ride the Jolly Roger.
I didn't say the Jolly Roger. I just said Jolly Roger.
You can't ride Jolly Roger.
It's the guy that we keep in the closet until the one day a year we're pirates. Welcome to the Butt Pirate Podcast.
Get the GIMP.
Oh, we're going to change it to Butt Pirate Podcast for one day a year.
Oh, there was something. I don't remember what it was. I was going to I'm going to change the name of the show to this, and I need to start writing shit down.
Yeah, you probably do.
It's always while I'm
memory's
driving.
trash.
I know my memory's trash, but it's always when I'm driving.
That's when you go, hey, Siri, send me a text, blah, 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 or whatever, or email.
I would love to do that.
That's what you should do.
Problem is the windows are down, and there's too much
That's because
background
you don't have
noise.
AC.
That's right.
Dummy.
It's not dumb. I ain't paying $400 to fix the shit.
I'm never getting rid of this truck, but I also don't want it to work right.
I'll get rid of the truck when it's dead. When it dies,
It ain't going to dead.
well then I'm not paying $400 to $800.
You love what it does for you, Toyota. $400
Yes.
is not bad for an AC fix.
$800 is though.
Still not bad for an AC
No,
fix.
I'm not paying that.
Terrible.
I'm not paying that.
That's
you
fine.
paid for it.
No.
Okay.
Give me your truck and I will.
No.
Well, potato, tomato then.
No. You want me to get the AC fixed?
No, I don't want you to.
You said it's
You just said it. You can't do
everything
the
I've
voice
done
to
today
text.
is dumb. Fuck you.
That's fair. I'm trying to get you enthusiastic again.
You lost that.
I've lost the right
You lost the right for me to be
to
enthusiastic.
party.
I'm just gonna drink this whole bottle of whiskey.
Just chug it, man. You've had a week.
It's been a week.
Hey, you're smiling. That makes me happy.
I'm always smiling now. Like I am.
Go ahead. Take out your aggression on me.
No, I don't
Keep
have
that
any
in your
aggression.
pants.
I don't have any aggression towards you.
No, not towards me. From the week. I'm saying I'm here for you.
No, I've already done all that.
I'm here for you to.
I have
to.
changed my Instagram
Late.
to Instagram Story Troll.
Have you?
On my profile? Yeah, it says it's whiskey and beer drinker, host of the Buckhorn Podcast, and Instagram Story Troll.
I like how you said host. Am I a host too, or are we co-hosts? I don't know how that works. Are you the host and I'm the co-host, or are we both co-hosts?
Drinker of whiskey and beers, host of at Buckhorn Podcast, and trolling Instagram stories.
Works for me, man. Sounds like somebody I can get down with, do a podcast with for 3 years.
Yeah. Well, I just changed that today because I posted a. So there's you've heard the whole abortion thing going on in Texas, right? The bill that was passed.
Part of it.
Okay, so
It's like you can't abort babies, but you can shoot adults in the face.
right.
Okay.
So, but the bill is you can't have an abortion after 6 weeks because that's when a heartbeat's essentially established. Okay.
Okay.
Now, my understanding is, and I could be completely wrong on the other podcast, the one newsy political podcast I listen to, Texas passed this bill or created this bill because they wanted it to go to the Supreme Court so the Supreme Court would shut it down. Problem is, Supreme Court never accepted it. So the bill was never actually supposed to get passed.
But it did.
But it did. So now people are up in arms because this bill got passed, and it was created essentially to go to a higher level to get shut down so that a bill like this could not get passed.
That sounds really weird for Texas to do that.
It does.
That sounds more of like a Washington or a California thing.
But this was my understanding of why this bill was created in the first place. The one show that I listened to and why it was created.
So
now,
Texas created an anti-abortion law just so it go to the Supreme Court and get shut down so nobody else could pass an anti-abortion law.
To this extent, yes.
But it's Texas. Like I
know.
feel like Texas is just primarily anti-abortion.
Yeah, they are.
The way they vote trends towards right-wing,
so
anti-abortion.
Unless I completely misunderstood what that was supposed to be.
And I'm going to have to look into it more because somebody mentioned something and it was one of those like online chat things going on. I'm like, I'm not getting into it right now.
Well, but there's the whole, there's the whole abortion thing. Okay. And this is going to link right back to COVID and me being an asshole about things and sticking to my guns on other things. So there's the whole, my body, my right. Women are rightfully saying.
My body, my choice. Yeah.
My body, my choice, my body, my right. So a friend of mine who I was trying to get on the show to be our third, she posted on her story it was a quote from somebody that says, "What is right for you may not be right for me.
Fair.
What is right for me may not be right for you.
Also fair.
But what is not right for either of us is being stripped of our freedoms to choose what is right for ourselves."
I agree.
I completely agree with that.
I didn't make sure I heard it right, but yeah, I agree with that.
That is Anna Galla, that's quoted from. And that is more towards I'm a female, it's my body,
right?
My choice.
Pro-choice.
Pro-choice type thing. So I went ahead and just reused that as a COVID vaccine deal.
I've seen people doing that.
And it's the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
It really is. It comes down to personal rights and freedoms.
Whether it's a vaccine or abortion, it's your right to choose what is right for you. Don't forget that.
I don't disagree with you.
So
I may upset somebody, but
it's going to upset a lot of people. It is. And our buddy DJ. I love DJ. I love DJ very much.
Yeah.
DJ has gone off the fucking rails. He has fallen far down the cliff at this point on COVID. And when the FDA basically came out and said they're going to, they're approving it. Great. I'm glad that Pfizer approved it. I still have zero intention of getting the vaccine. I
have 100% of intention of drinking this rye with water in it.
Okay.
It's very good.
Well, I'll have to try that.
Yeah, it's very good.
So,
no, I'm with you. It's still, now, I get what he was getting at. He's trolling.
He's trolling.
Which is funny because he always yells at me for being a troll.
He's trolling, but at the same time, he is dead and nut serious about it.
Oh, no, he is. He is.
It is. I'm not an anti-vaxxer.
I'm not either.
I don't get the flu shot because the last time I got the flu shot, I got fucking sick. I got ill. I don't want to take a chance of getting a vaccine that's going to be essentially could end up being worse for me than actually getting it, considering I've already had it and I know what my reaction is going to be.
Right.
But
you haven't had the Delta variant.
Well, the Delta variant isn't.
Wait until you get
danger.
the American Airlines variant.
You know what? No, I want
the Allegiance variant.
I want the Spirit.
It'll be cheaper.
It'll be cheaper, and
the seats will be way more uncomfortable,
and I'll have to pay a lot more for it.
Do not bring extra bags with you.
But it is I already know how I'm going to react to, and there are people, and this is going to go into another news story as well that revolves around the COVID stuff that I don't agree with. I already know how I'm going to react to it, to COVID itself. And it's not that the Delta variant is more dangerous. From everything I'm going to be honest, I haven't read a whole lot, but from what I've listened to,
it sounds like it's just a different strain.
It's a different strain
thing.
that's it's slightly more transmittable, transferable,
transgenderable.
Yeah, it's slightly.
It'll attack all genders.
Yeah, it doesn't care. But this is the one that they should have been
freaking out about,
not the original.
And as of right now, they're not.
And no one.
College football's wide open. Yeah. Concerts are going on left and right.
Good.
No, I'm not saying for or against. I'm saying they're not doing anything like what happened last year.
So,
complete opposite.
In all of this, a woman in Chicago, which this is going to lead to some other bullshit. A woman in Chicago lost custody of her kid. Okay, so because of a judge, because she is unvaccinated. So here's the scenario.
That's horse crap.
It's horse shit. Here's the scenario. She was going to get on a Zoom call with her ex-husband and the judge and do the standard, whatever, like child support stuff that they would typically do in a courtroom. They're doing it over Zoom. Right off the bat, the judge says, "Are you vaccinated?" She says, "No."
You're on a Zoom call.
Well, she says no, and I've seen my doctor, and he has recommended that I not get the vaccine because of this, that, and the other. Whatever underlying issues she has, she doesn't get the flu shot. She doesn't, she has a doctor's note.
Right.
The judge pulls the kid from her, like all her rights to see her kid. All right. So she has no rights to her child until she gets a vaccine, which she has been told not to get by her doctor. Hold on, there's more. Just wait, there's more.
But wait.
This was not started by the husband. He didn't make one single mention of this in any of the paperwork in the log file that was sent.
So he's being amicable.
So
they're just trying to work it out. And the judge is like, "Hey, F you."
The judge has basically stripped her of all of her rights to her child. And the husband's like, "What? Like, I didn't."
So it sounds like it's a divorce, but it's not a messy one.
No, it's just
from the knowledge I'm getting from you, who got it from
another podcast.
Whatever.
So, but this isn't the first time that this has happened, though. Like, so the judges are starting to hand out.
I have a real problem with the fact that the government can take my kids away from me if they just deem.
Yeah.
That it's in the child's best interest without proof.
Right.
Now, if I'm beating my kids, if I'm putting out cigars on my kids' foreheads,
if I am throwing them into the pool when they yell, "No!"
That's just summer fun.
Yeah, that's...
But no, like, there are definitely instances where kids are not safe.
Yes.
It can be mental abuse. It can be emotional abuse where somebody needs to change, somebody needs counsel, whatever. But... just to say you don't have the vaccine, and even though y'all live together because you're the parent and that's the kid, I'm going to take the kid away. It's complete government overreach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This is why when I tell people I don't like the government, and they're like, "Oh, you're like an extremist." I'm like, no, I just don't want my kids to be taken because somebody else who sits up on a throne because they went to so much school decides I shouldn't be able to have my kids.
This is what libertarianism. Libertarianism?
Libertarianism is, I don't F with you, you don't F with me.
Right. That's exactly what...
good. Small government.
Small government. Government, yes. Small government, yes.
The government should not be involved in moral issues.
The government shouldn't be involved in a lot of things.
And here's, now, growing up, I grew up conservative Christian household in upbringing, generally. I don't care who you want to marry.
I could give a shit.
I don't care how you want to raise your kids. I don't care if you are male, female, want to adopt, because there's a kid out there that needs adopted and needs love. And I don't care who does it if they're doing it.
Right.
I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care any of that.
Well, if you're purple, then we have a problem.
No, I just have questions more than anything.
I mean, you probably...
Because I did learn about the blue family.
You need to start breathing.
There's actually people, there's a genetic disorder where these people had blue skin. Is
that like Veruca Salt?
I went down so many rabbit holes this week, which I messaged you on one.
You did?
Yeah, remember when you asked what to talk about, and I said cocaine and why the CIA brought it in?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was this whole conspiracy theory thing, but not way far off the edge kind of thing. It's like, here's some proof that this did happen, so if that happened, did this?
Yeah.
And it really drew me in.
Well,
But anyway, so I'm at the point where it's just like, don't bother me. I won't bother you. The government does not need to tell anybody what to do.
how they shouldn't do it.
I don't think the government, I'm not pro-abortion as a contraceptive. I think it's a bad call. I don't think you should get an abortion just because I decided to screw 9 dudes and got pregnant.
Right. No, absolutely.
I'm way against that.
But I think there are legitimate reasons to do it.
You know, some of our struggles with having kids,
Absolutely,
and losing kids. So I don't like abortion overall.
I'm not a fan of it overall.
I don't think the government should govern it. I don't think the government, especially the federal government, should even worry about that. You got other crap to do. I don't think the government should be telling us who can and can't get married.
Right.
Period. Even the state government.
Even local government.
I don't think any government should deal with morality at all, because you and I have very different beliefs. I don't
believe in anything. Like literally, at this point, I don't believe in anything.
You believe in things. You're not.
I don't even believe in this whiskey. I don't believe that we're here.
This is all.
We are not having this conversation right now.
This is all the Matrix. We're all.
I mean, at this point,
up with something in our brain right now.
At this point, the simulation has a virus and needs to be rebooted.
Well, in 2020, the world got rebooted. That's why we all had to stay
It wasn't
home
20.
so long.
No, it wasn't 2020.
It was 2012, wasn't it?
It was 2012.
Yeah.
Or was it? No, it was 2000. That's when it was. Was it 2000 or 2012?
No, it was 2012.
Either way, John McAfee's dead, so we can't, whatever this virus is, we can't.
Yeah, how come nobody's talking about his death, by the way?
They did.
No,
it was very short-lived, but it was not.
It's very suspicious death. It's kind of like the Vegas shooting. That went away really, really fast.
Because they were government setups.
Really fast.
Let's go ahead and put our tinfoil hats on here.
I mean, oh, yeah. Well, again, you saw my message. Well, now that the government secrets from, the 60s, 70s, and 80s are coming out, we're going, oh, they really did do all that stuff.
Yeah.
That crazy Larry with the armadillo helmet was talking about.
The guy who wears a boot on his head, too.
Right. Vermin Supreme. Vermin Supreme.
But so here's a couple other little government overreach things that have been handed down by judges. And I don't know what states they're in. I can't recall off the top of my head. But we will lessen your sentence if you'll get your parole if you go and get the vaccine. And we'll do this thing, we'll lessen your, not just your parole, we'll lessen your sentence in jail if you
buying freedom
go and get that's all horseshit. There have been some where the judges demanded, you aren't doing anything unless you go get we'll lessen your sentence.
There's companies that say you're not going to fly with us, you're not going to work for us, you're not going to.
Those are private businesses.
Right.
And if that's their prerogative.
No, I don't disagree.
Then that's their prerogative.
I don't disagree with you. And here's the thing, too. I have a friend that's he used to be one of my youth kids. So he's much younger than me. He's a smart guy. He grew up, kind of finally got out into the world, out from under his parents' wings, and started experiencing life.
And he got on AOL, and he started chatting up all the ladies with an ASL,
all the
age,
honeys,
sex, location, and started picking off the 20-year-olds.
He's kind of really deviant now. He grew up pretty conservative Christian, and he's kind of gone. Well, I wouldn't have called him an extreme conservative, but he's kind of gone extreme liberal. And he posted about the places making you wear a mask, or if you work for them, you have to get a vaccine.
Yeah.
If somebody says you need to wear a mask to come in their establishment, you should wear a mask. Private establishment, right?
Yeah.
They make the rules.
They make the rules.
If you work for a company, private company, and they say, we want you vaccinated, you should get vaccinated.
Now, when you say private company, are you talking about publicly traded private company or private company as in mom and pop shop?
Either one. Or just if you work for a business.
Okay.
They make the choice you have to be vaccinated. You have the choice to get vaccinated, stay, or to leave.
Right.
But he's like, hey, if they say you got to get vaccinated, you want to work there, got to get vaccinated. My only question to him, which I ask questions a lot, and him and none of his friends reply, was, does that also apply to who I have to bake a cake for? Dead silence.
Yeah.
Because they were the same people that were all up in arms that a Christian couple, a really conservative Christian. Now me, I consider myself a Christ follower, and if a gay couple wanted a cake, I'd probably bake them a cake. It'd be crappy because I can't bake cakes. But I don't care who's buying it. Again, I don't care. Whether I agree with you or not, if you're
They're
coming
not
in, you're
coming
paying
to
for
you.
a service, and it's just a cake.
They're not coming to you to bake a cake.
Hey,
They're coming to you for the funny.
rawr. So for the funny,
But you're not funny either. So
that's also very true. But I'm not funny.
you post some funny things, but they're not you being funny.
Yeah, I'm not funny, but I'm very good at what I don't do.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I was just like, if you want to say, hey, this business does this, you have to do it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, this business says, I don't want to bake a cake for you because you're a gay couple.
Right.
Why are we mad at the business at
Well,
that point? That's kind of like, if a shooter kills somebody, it's the gun's fault.
So that scenario,
You know what I'm like?
I want to go ahead and elaborate on that little
Go
scenario.
for it.
The cake baking scenario, the gentleman in New York, I think it was New York where that happened.
I don't even, it was a couple, but I
But
don't
it was
remember
a
where.
couple
Could be Minnesota.
that
I don't know.
they didn't want to, they refused to bake a cake for a gay couple. But you know what he did? He's like, this isn't my thing. Here's the name of a guy that will.
So he still tried to help him.
So he still tried to help him.
and
He got
crushed.
fucking crushed and raked through the coals based on, his own belief and his
my
prerogative.
favorite. It's
What?
like Chick-fil-A too.
Fucking assholes.
The guys at Chick-fil-A is like, hey, what do you think about homosexuality? And he goes, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't believe in it. And everybody's like, he hates gays. He's like, no, he just said, I don't agree. The guy, like, gay people are like, I've worked at Chick-fil-A. I love it there. I don't know anybody personally, so I'm not going to play that card, quote unquote.
Lexi's getting Chick-fil-A tonight.
But I love Chick-fil-A. It's so good.
And then she's going to get
And I've seen DJ say something because I'll post something about Chick-fil-A or somebody else was like, if Chick-fil-A was in charge of the coronavirus, it would have ended in
It would have been
2
done
weeks
already,
or so.
yeah.
And somebody,
sheer
I think it was
efficiency.
DJ, speaking of him, that said something about bigotry and this and the other. I'm like, dude, they just sell chicken. Like, it's a fast food
Who
joint.
gives a shit?
They're not saying it was funny because, like, when all that happened, if you recall, these people, these homosexual couples did a kiss in where they go to all these Chick-fil-A's and make out in the parking lot.
Yeah. Good for them.
Business didn't stop.
Nope.
Nothing else came of that. Chick-fil-A did not fire back. They were like, okay,
Great.
that's drawing more attention to our stores. We're selling chicken.
You're bringing business
We've
in.
got 2 lines wrapped around this building.
How many sandwiches would you like?
Right.
Do you want extra pickles?
You want to make out? Ooh, extra pickles.
Extra pickles with extra,
Don't even slice them.
triple extra pickles on the side.
I like a good gherkin.
Oh, I love.
Give me a
some
good
extra
gherkin
pickles.
in the parking lot.
But yeah, I'm. Hey, we don't talk political stuff, and we're talking political stuff.
Well, Mo wanted us to get more serious. There you go.
Mo did want us. He's like, I really like it when you do a little bit more serious based podcast. So
Yeah, he likes the gherkins. Is what he likes.
I love Mo.
You give Mo a good gherkin,
He won't shut up about you.
he won't.
He'll talk about you all the
Loves you.
time. He might even listen to you while he's getting dentistry done.
He might. Dentistry done.
Dentistry done. Works in his mouth.
while
Someone's
Dennis is
in there just poking around.
gherkin in his mouth.
Just, I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, I'm just kind of like we have friends. They were at a football game, like a high school football game, and they were pissed off that no one was wearing masks at a high school football game except for them.
Then leave.
I'm just like,
It's a
either
choice.
sit there with your mask on or leave. Like,
Or, as with most high school games, there you can probably sit far enough away from everybody. You're fine. Go to an end zone.
Yeah.
Nobody sits there. Grab your lawn chair. Go way out in the field.
yeah,
You can still watch the game, not the field, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. But I'm just like,
Go out in the middle of the field,
Like,
on the 50-yard line,
I'm happy that our school district isn't
mandating it.
mandating masks. Like it was recommended that masks, and the superintendent's like, yeah, we're not doing this again. Like,
And it's weird to me too because there's still stores that some took them down, some put them back up. But I'm seeing mask required here.
I'm seeing mask highly encouraged.
I've seen
Not
that.
not even just
No,
not,
I've seen highly encouraged, I've seen some that are very polite. It's like at our store, we prefer if you wear a mask, but
Yeah.
it's not like forcing you to.
right.
That's cool. I can respect that.
I can. I'm
Because
not
you're
going
still
to.
giving I respect that you're giving the option.
I'm giving the option. I'm not going.
Right. I'm not saying you're going to or not. I
Oh,
respect
no,
how they're
I'm
asking.
saying I respect how they're asking.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not doing that.
Not that you're going to respect their wishes. But
I'm-
again, if you walk in a place,
asshole.
whether it's a local place, a non-chain pizzeria, and they say, hey, you can't get a pizza here without a mask, well, put a mask on or leave. Those are your choices.
Yeah.
They have that right.
I'll go someplace else. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I am going to Papa John's.
Yes, I will not be having pizza tonight. I will have tacos
Ooh, tacos.
because
Taco.
I like
Taco.
tacos.
Taco.
But so far this year, which I thought I'd fucking muted this shit, irritates me, is I am a firm believer if you are sick prior to COVID, keep your ass home.
Yeah, don't get near people.
You got, even if it's even if it's an allergy thing and you don't know it's an allergy thing, but you got the sniffles and a slight cough because the ragweed is fucking through the roof.
You thought you had sinus issues. You got COVID.
Yeah, just stay the fuck home.
In that case, I should have stayed home.
You should have, but who the fuck even knew? I mean, I didn't even have a loss of taste until
like
4
if you
days
have leprosy, don't go hugging people in public.
Or do. I mean, spread the love.
Zombies.
We thought we were getting that in 2020, and that shit didn't happen. I was ready. I got 1,100 rounds of 223 ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Better hope there's not 1,101 zombies.
Well, I still got my 357 and my shotguns.
You better pick a couple off at a time.
Two through the head.
If there's 1,100 that come at you at the same time, it don't matter how many guns you have. That's a horde.
Yeah, I'm not surviving that unless I'm on the roof.
I will say, you just hope they don't learn how to climb stairs or something.
But no,
put up a baby gate and stop zombies from getting up the steps.
Theoretically, it should.
I mean,
until they press through it.
Yeah, but then you got them funneled. Then you start stacking bodies, and eventually it's filled up.
Yeah,
nobody else is coming up.
Bloody moat.
There you go.
But our school district, and this is where I was going with that. We've had 3 so far COVID cases at the school, 2 in the elementary and 1 in the middle school. Now, here's the irritating part: the 2 in the elementary had gone to school for 4 days with symptoms.
Yeah,
symptoms started on X day.
That's on the parents
and their last
as well.
day. Yes.
That's on anybody who knew.
What the fuck is wrong with you as parents?
That's on parents, teachers, anybody that knew or had suspicion.
It's on the parents. It's on the parents.
I'm saying it's definitely on the parents. But I'm saying, like, if somebody else found out at the school and let it keep happening, it's on them too.
Oh, then it's on them as well, yes. I don't think anybody at the school knew.
Well, that's different. Yeah, if it was just the parents, then they need to do their daggone job.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I thought it was allergies. Your kid you don't get a fever with allergies. You get a runny nose.
Yeah.
You get a cough. Which are 2 of the symptoms of COVID. So,
you get syphilis.
If you're getting those 2 things, figure it out.
Figure it out.
Finger it out. I'm having a little more pumpernickel.
Okay. Pumpernickel, right? We haven't rated this yet either.
No, we have not. That's why I'm going back for more, because I got on a rant, and I got on the COVID rant, which we might as well just call this show COVID, like COVID talk. Every show is just,
COVID and killing babies.
Is me just fucking ranting about COVID.
But you ranting about something.
Yeah. Yeah, I had so much more to talk about, and I completely forgot all of it.
We should have just named, instead of I almost said Buckhorn again.
Yeah, you did.
Instead of Buckhorn Podcast, we should have just named it Randy and the Ranter.
I mean, that's still a possibility.
I don't like my name. I want to change my name.
You kind of did the other day when someone said, it was Jimmy. He posted, "What's your name?" He goes, "It's Jim, Jim,
not GYM,
GYM." And my response was, Brandon. And
it's just Brandon.
It's just Brandon. And you're like, my name is Otis, not Randy.
Nobody replied.
No, why would they?
The funny thing is, most of the people don't know me. That's why it's so fun. And the other funny thing is, I'm like, this will probably irritate Martelle, and then I chuckle a little.
It doesn't irritate me, but why Otis? That's honestly, it's a dumb fuck name.
Okay.
It's just kind of it's a doofus name.
I don't care.
I know you don't. It's fine. It's like it's something I would name like a dog that walks around with its tongue hanging out constantly because it can't keep its tongue in its mouth.
Drooling on itself.
Yeah, and
so a dog version of me.
And it's kind of cross-eyed, so it runs into shit.
I'm not
constantly.
Cross-eyed. I do run into things. That's because I'm large, though.
Like that, I just look at him like, that's fucking Otis. He's just a stupid farm dog.
Yeah. The boys have a book called Otis the Tractor. It's about a tractor named Otis.
Yeah, see, there we go.
There's the Otis elevators. No, the reason I got the name was I was chatting online with my car buddies when I was working as an electrician. I'd been there a while, and they said, "Hey, you still like it? How's the job going?" It's like, "Hey, it's pretty physically demanding, but I'm learning a bunch every day, blah, blah, blah. And the OT is nice," meaning The overtime's nice. I was getting 10 hours a week. Still had my weekends off.
Well, you put OTIS as one.
And I didn't. I put OT space is nice. And my buddy Mitch replied, Otis Nice and the Supremes or something, like made it sound like an old-timey group.
Okay.
And then folks just started calling me Otis. So I changed it on there.
That's weird.
Well, then, I mean, it's CR. It's like it's a screen name.
Everybody on there is named Otis. They're all just a bunch of dumb fucks.
Bunch of Otises.
With the tongues hanging out.
And technically, you're still on there. Kind of like I'm still part of the gym.
I have not logged into CR in probably 7 years.
No, you were you got in there last year when we were talking about you in chat box, and you're like, hey, yeah, I'm still alive. Bye. And you left.
Did I? No,
Yes.
It wasn't last year. It wasn't 2020.
Fine, 2019. It's still not 7
Log
years.
in and look and see what my last login was.
Right.
It'll tell you. It should tell you, provided
It'll
they're
tell
still
you.
using VB form.
Yep, it'll tell you. Hold on, let's
Yeah,
see.
I don't think it's been a while.
Members list. It's been since we've done the show. Go to the M's. Of course, there's going to be a million of you.
No, mine's
Mac, Mad.
It's 000 Martelle 000.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's actually 000 000.
Obsolete, Ohio Grand National.
Yeah, it's
older and
because
wiser.
it's actually Martelle.
You must be on page 2.
Potentially because it's 2 O's. 0.
OMG.
Keep going.
One bad U. 1111111.
Yeah, it's.
Where are you at?
Now we're just killing time.
I mean, oh, there you are. The custom message under your name. Do you know what it says?
No.
You are 000 Martell 000. Hookers don't like to snuggle.
I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, I put that. I forgot about that. I put that in. Hookers don't like to snuggle.
Let me click on your name.
That's been a long ass time ago.
Oh, that's funny. Statistics. You last logged in October 2018.
Okay,
So it's while we were doing the show. So it was 2018.
At the beginning of 3 years ago, when we first started the show.
Yeah, we started the show in June. You were on in October.
In October. Prior to that, it had probably been another 4 years.
It probably had been. I'll give you that.
I only logged in because you guys were talking shit.
Nobody was. I just thought I was doing a podcast, and they said, "Who do you do it? Like have a podcast?"
No, there
with
was something. I was like, "Oh no, I'm." Still
and I said Martelle, and they said that guy's still alive. And I told you, and then you logged in.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
you're like, "Yeah, I'm still alive."
Still alive. All right, fuck off.
Bye.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, him."
Oh, that guy.
That guy that's like, I don't know what my member number. It's like 98 or something. It's like one of the.
I'm not going to look again.
It's
Sorry,
fine.
close
It's
it.
like in the first 100. It's like one of the because I think the first like 50 are just test accounts.
I was originally member number 62.
Yeah, I know. Like the first 50 accounts are just play accounts. It's like Anthony and Chris just went in and just made all kinds of stupid
I like
accounts.
play accounts.
So, anyway,
COVID killing babies in cars. That's a good episode. What do you think about this rye whiskey?
I like it.
What are you giving it?
Give it a 3.5.
Yeah, so you're 3.5 on both.
I'm 3.5 on both.
I'm giving this one a 3.
Okay. I would like.
I like
to
it
see,
better than the other one.
Now, because we don't get invited to do shit with Dude, and I'm almost certain at this point he's not listening to the show anymore, and I know Tyler doesn't listen to the show, and
Tyler doesn't even know where he's at 47% of the time. And that's
How-
being very generous.
we should do like you know what we need to do? Because this is going to be the very end of the show, so no one's going to fucking listen.
Yeah, there's like 4 people still listening
At this point. Especially when I start talking about politics and COVID stuff that no one wants to hear. That's not why they come to us. We know that.
They come to us for our sexy bodies.
We do it anyway. We should start doing like podcast reviews. Listen to a podcast and review that episode.
But do it just all on Bourbon Hunters?
And just do it all on Bourbon Hunters.
Why'd I have to start listening to them again?
You would. Or not. You don't have to. You can just look at the title and be like, hey, these assholes.
Dumb.
And I'm sure Tyler said something stupid.
Doing another cold opening. Does dude still do those cold openings where he's like, hey, this week on the Bourbon Hunters.
He does.
We're going to be hanging out with Tyler
he'll do the
and Dude, and we're tasting
he does that, and he
Blanton's
does the,
again because it's the greatest thing ever in the world.
He doesn't believe that.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't believe that. Tyler believes that.
But it's still funny.
But he does that, and then he has like his cold opener that he'll slice out from the middle of the show. Like someone will say something stupid, and he'll slice that out and put it at the beginning of the show. Whereas I just use the shit when we're fucking talking.
He got that from us.
Well,
they didn't used to do that.
They didn't, but I never really.
I say they got it from us like nobody else ever did an opener like that before. We are true innovators.
But I quit doing that because I figured it's funnier that if I just hit record when we walk in here and I catch you saying something,
which is almost every time.
For the most part, yeah.
I don't even remember what we said before that. We just talk, and then you welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast, and I'm like, hey, here we go.
And I just use that, like whatever's in that before the recording actually starts, before the intro starts.
Sometimes it's really good.
That's the secret, people. Don't force it.
That's right, because when you force it, it hurts.
Yeah, you might bleed.
Yeah, do not force anything in the ear hole.
But. Yeah, I'm a 3.5 on both of these. I would definitely say anything from Middlewest Spirits as far as their whiskey goes, because they also have gin and vodka.
Yeah, we haven't tried those.
Haven't tried those, and I want to get into gin. I think
I love me a good Bombay and tonic for real.
Maybe we should.
I really
maybe
do.
We should switch over from a whiskey podcast, which we're not, to a gin podcast, which we won't be.
Which we will never be.
And we just make gin and tonics.
I mean, there's like 3 gins that I know of, so I definitely have to learn more.
We just switch over. And
I learned one time there's a big difference between Bombay and well gin. I said, yeah, give me Bombay and tonic. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, we're out of Bombay. Do you want the well gin or whatever? I'm like, sure, whatever. It's cheaper, right? She goes, yeah, it's like $2 cheaper. I said, yeah. It did not taste the same. It wasn't bad, but it was not good.
I have heard that about gin, like lower shelf gin is
I did not
garbage.
get another. I did not get another.
Now vodka, on the other hand, I can't taste the difference from Grey Goose to
vodka is just alcoholic water.
It's just
it don't matter.
It smells like rubbing alcohol to me.
Unless it's flavored, it's just takes on.
And then it's just gross.
Well, I've had the right cocktails or not.
I will say the only flavored vodka that is good would be like pumpkin pie. Or no, I'm sorry, not pumpkin pie. Whipped cream.
Oh, so you get that whipped cream or that like whipped vanilla or whatever.
Get the whipped cream vodka and car bomb it into a pumpkin beer.
There you go.
And it tastes like a pumpkin pie. Holy shit.
Somebody told me they did a PBR makes a coffee.
They do.
That they say tastes like a mocha-ish thing.
Yes.
They mix that with a little bit of Screwball. And said
I've heard that. We need to do like a whole Screwball series. I have an unopened bottle down there.
We can do that, and that's really cheap. That's like $25.
That's like 30 cents.
And you can buy it anywhere.
You can buy this shit anywhere.
Yeah, I've seen a lot more peanut butter flavored ones pop up too. I have tried them,
and you know what? I'm on Screwball. Like I don't.
Well, the thing is, they're all the same price as Screwball, so it's like, what's the incentive when I know Screwball is good?
Yeah.
So and readily available. I mean,
yeah,
it's everywhere.
Don't run and drink Screwball though. That's a bad idea. You get phlegmy.
You had me at don't run.
Why no? You should run.
I want to start waddling. How
about
baby
you start,
steps, Bob?
No. We're not. We can't baby step around here. We have to jump in both feet. So just start walking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Not waddling.
It's
waddling would infer that you're not going to bend your knees in any way, shape, or form like a penguin.
And then I have a little guy behind me, like maybe a midget with a tuba going bump 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 as I parade around Circleville.
Oh, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Oh, if I fall down, I'm staying down.
Well, yeah,
honey, go get my pillow and blanket. I'm sleeping in the alley tonight.
At that point, all I think is Weird Al, and I'm fat.
Oh yeah.
When I fall down, what's the? Oh fuck, I can't remember the lyric now. The pavement busts when I fall down.
I have to go back and watch that one.
I've got more chins than Chinatown.
Playfully racist.
That's not racist.
I don't know if it is or not. I'm just throwing out that
at this
as
point.
a disclosure.
You know what? At this point, drinking whiskey could be racist.
I don't see how. Against Appalachian Americans?
That or
hipsters?
I just
like, dude, they're hipsters. They're hipster whiskey drinkers.
I don't think dude is. I think Tyler wants to be.
I think they all are.
I think dude
maybe not
is,
Brad. I don't know Brad enough.
Dude is. I think dude is. He's genuinely into it.
Oh, he's deep into it.
Like
he's got like a speakeasy.
He does.
You don't
and
build that if you're not into it.
He went to the what is equivalent to being a sommelier for like wine, like
he did that.
A bourbon steward.
Yeah.
He did that. You know, good for him.
I've been talking about doing that for like 3 years, and I've not, just because.
And but Tyler
just.
I
likes
like
to
Tyler
drink
as a person. I hate Tyler as a person.
Well said.
I know.
Well
like,
said.
He is just the epitome of fucking mooch.
He's me.
Yes.
Hey, I did what you asked.
But you went out. You brought a bottle. You
got a bottle. Just for today.
A bottle. Yes.
You said, "Hey, I got this. You get this," and I came through.
And we'll put.
I was really hoping they had it there too, because I was like, I don't want to drive anywhere else. I don't want to go anywhere.
There's no reason they shouldn't have it. Honest to God, I've been looking for the pump. So the Pumpernickel was only released, I think, a week ago.
I'll say I know that's fairly new.
It's fairly new.
There's like 8 bottles in Circleville.
It was a dusty fucking bottle.
Really?
So much goddamn dust on the bottle. I cleaned it off. I couldn't.
There might be a little dust on the bottle.
I hate that song.
Don't
I
let
am
it fool
fucking
you.
over new age country bullshit.
Well, that's from the 90s, so it's not new age.
That's too fucking new for me.
What? That's good stuff. What? That's good stuff.
No, that's too fucking new for me.
No, that's good stuff.
Hank.
I'm down with Hank, too.
Like, Chris Stapleton is...
You don't like Alan Jackson? Garth?
Some of it.
John Michael Montgomery?
Sounds like a porn star.
The name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, his singing definitely don't. I'm like, he's behind... Oh, Mom, turn this off.
No, keep it up, Sharon. You want to hear this.
So of course, it's got to be cowboy position, cowgirl. He's got his hat on going, well, I went down to the Grundy County auction.
Yeah.
While she's just going to town.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing ever. I'm sure it exists. I'm not going to look it up.
It's got to be out there because I know there's Simpson porn. So,
I assumed.
Anyway.
What is it, Rule 42 or whatever? Rule 37?
I don't know. But Liz listens to, like, she has a country playlist that updates every day on Spotify.
The new country is not country. It's been pop for 20 years.
It's fucking pop. Well, that's
the 90s is where country died.
Yes.
I agree with you that the older, I'm Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams, Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash,
the
Highwaymen. Give me Loretta Lynn.
Johnny Cash is
No, Johnny was country.
It's borderline country rock.
And he was part of the Highwaymen.
It's borderline country rock.
He's rockabilly.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
That's borderline.
But I'm still taking him versus what's out there today.
Oh, fuck yeah.
100%. He's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I don't...
So I agree with that, but 90s still had songs that were about something.
If you want something...
They were written by the artist. Now it's, here's your pop song. You're going to go get rich, and I'm going to get paid because you're singing it for me.
If you want something that's going to get stuck in your head and you're going to want to stab yourself in the ear, look up Hot Damn Alabama. Just listen to that song. Fuck that song.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Ugh.
I was watching America's Got Talent this year, and there's some band on there that's rap, hip-hop, and what do they call it? Ghetto grass.
The fuck is that's weed.
Grass.
Ghetto grass.
I think it's ghetto grass. Let me
Ghetto grass is weed.
Let me Google real quick.
Jesus. Like I can't do any. I've gone back to listening to old school, East Coast and West Coast rap and hip hop.
Oh, that's always good.
That you can't go wrong with that. I need to introduce Lexi to that. She's not going to like it. But today, I was rocking out to like some '90s metal. So like,
Gangsta grass.
That's weed too.
Grass.
It's just a more potent version. I was like Pantera. And
I'm all for 80s and 90s.
Oh my god,
90s like arena rock.
Yeah, arena
or
classic metal. Slayer.
Classic. I don't like Slayer.
Oh, I was listening. Nope. I was rocking out to some.
I don't hate Slayer.
Rain in Blood.
I don't hate Slayer, but it's just so extreme. It's like Kiss. It's just over the top, and then musically, I'm not impressed.
I'm into.
It's something you can bang your head to. And that's about as far as it goes.
I will vouch for Brandon Hawley on this as well because we're on the same boat. When it comes to working out, you put on some fucking Luna Shore
But working out, that's totally different than listening to music because it's good quality music.
Well, even driving in my car, I will listen to
music,
some Scream.
That's fine. I mean, it's you and your mama at the same time.
Maybe
that's incestuous.
It could be. I mean, listen, it could be your stepmom. and you just call her mom.
Or it could just be your mistress and you call her mommy.
Yeah, or you could just be, what was the name of that? Mike Pence, and you call your wife mom.
That's weird.
Isn't it?
That's real weird. What a weirdo.
Actually, he called her mother.
Yeah, there's a lot of good heavy metal bands. Like Brandon posts stuff all the time about how good they are, and I listen to them like I understood 3 words, and they played 3 chords, and it's loud. It's just loud.
Yeah.
It's
loud
loud
and fast.
for the sake of being loud. Yeah, no. And there's a spot for that, and there are people that love it. I'm not dogging it. I just don't get into it. That's all I'm saying.
I like it.
You know,
I do like it. Growling and yelling and screaming.
That's all dumb
like Slipknot.
to me.
I like old Slipknot. I like
Slipknot is just new Kiss.
old Slipknot.
They're not that great. They're better marketers. They put on
they're
costumes. They parade
better.
around.
They're
and put
definitely-
on a show.
They do, yeah. Absolutely. They're from Nebraska.
There's
There's nothing to do out there.
That's I will say that's why they're the only ones that came out of Nebraska that don't prefer overalls.
Right. Well, no, they have overalls. They just wear
they do.
masks. And
Right.
But like listening to Duality today while I was getting donuts at Donut World, the girl at the window was just kind of like, I'm like, can I get a dozen donuts? And he's like, I put my fingers into my eyes. And she's like, I'm like, a dozen donuts, please. It's fine. I turned it down. It's not as loud as it was.
No, not cream filled. I prefer the donuts with the holes in them.
I want cake donuts, nothing powdered.
Oh, I like powder.
Fuck a powdered donut.
No, thank you. It's messy.
I know. That's why I don't want them.
You gotta take a shower after that.
Yeah, fuck that. It gets all over you and you have white shit on your face. Looks like you've been snorting coke.
Donut. I don't know how you eat donuts, but I do not get powdered donuts powder on my nose.
I usually just
beard,
grab them in my hand and be like, shove them in my face.
Look like Cookie Monster.
Just
throw
mash-
them out your mouth hole.
Yep, just mash them into my face. Whatever gets in the mouth gets eaten. Everything else gets
Kind
thrown
of like
on
the
floor.
wedding cake thing, except you're by yourself.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit sadder.
Just slap myself right in the mouth.
Put that donut right on your mouth.
Stick my tongue through the hole.
That got weird.
So, all right, I think we're past time. Our last couple shows have been over an hour.
Good.
I'm fine with it.
People are getting more of us banging for their bucks.
Yeah, we got some listeners in Russia and Germany.
We got listeners in Russia now?
Yeah.
Shalom. Sprechen die Dutch.
Da. That's the only Russian word
Hasta
I know.
luego. Hola.
It's yes.
How?
That's racist.
Why?
Because you're not Indian.
I got a dream catcher on my arm. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Dream catcher tattoo. Boom.
I got a clodic ring. That means I'm Irish, right?
Yeah. That's why you got it. It's fine.
Oh, that's why I got it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I love coladas, though. Their fish and chips are amazing.
I know.
It's so. Oh, I haven't been there in so many years.
I like some fish and chips.
Fish and chips and vinegar.
You know what?
Vinegar.
I said we were whatever. Fuck it. It's my show. I don't give a shit.
When did it go from our show to your show? When you
Today.
paid for everything? Oh, just today? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I did pay for everything.
I did pay for the annual subscription.
You did pay for the
I've-
second year in a row.
Third year.
No, you didn't pay for the first year.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I swear I did.
No, I paid for the first year.
Well, now I owe you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, the first year was the trial run.
Because we didn't order it. Was that when you were like, hey, I just bought a bunch of gear?
Hey, I just bought all this
Come
shit.
over,
Let's
let's
do
start
this.
recording.
That's when Garrett was supposed to be pitching in too.
Bump, bump, bump. Brr.
Fuck, what was I going to say now?
I don't know. Fish and chips and vinegar? Coladas?
No, yeah.
I haven't had in years.
There's something.
I'm not native. You're not Irish.
I don't know. I am Irish, but
But more French.
no, the name's just French. That shit was bred out over the past couple thousand years.
Just inbred out.
It was, well, whatever, but it was bred out.
It's bread out's better than bread in, am I
mean-
right?
I mean, if I could actually track the lineage, I would love to see if I'm actually related to Charlemagne.
I feel like there are many people who are. I mean,
To Charlemagne?
you have to be.
Well, so
it's right.
Well,
It's a
Charlemagne
pyramid
was,
scheme.
Well, no, Charlemagne was a descendant of Pippin, and Pippin was the son of Charles Martell. Pippin the
Yeah,
Great.
he's the one that played with Michael Jordan.
No,
Yeah,
that's Scottie Pippen.
yeah,
No,
same thing.
no,
Same dude.
no. That's like
You're
good,
definitely part Scottie Pippen.
It's a good. Like,
I see the tan. It's the complexion.
Have you seen me play basketball? I am
That's
white.
fair. I have seen you play basketball, and it's not pretty. You're right.
I am most
You are
definitely
French.
fucking white. But Charles Martelle was father to Pippin the Great, and who was grandfather to Charlemagne the Great, or Charlemagne, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. So
Charlie.
We'll call him Charles.
Sir Charles.
But the rumor,
Sir Charles
the
of
rumor
French.
in my family that I started is that we're related to Charles Martelle.
Well, the rumor in my family that I started is that we're related to Geronimo, so get off our land.
But you're only 0.02%. My last name is Martelle.
Yeah, and my last name is Nice.
No, it's not.
It will be. I'm going to legally change it.
It's Nelson.
I'm going to identify it. What if I legally change my
Nielsen.
name? Nielsen. I've actually got that before. I'm like,
your name is Randall Nielsen.
It's not Randall either.
I know.
A lot of people call me Randall.
I know.
Like a shockingly high amount of people call me Randall.
It's Randbo.
It's
Nielsen.
never bothered me. But when people ask, I'm like, yeah, it's not my name. It's not the name I was given.
Like legally, that's not what it's not on my birth certificate.
It's not. I don't care because I get called way worse than Randall. But then
I did, and then I don't go out anymore, so I don't get called names.
Right.
I mean,
I still do on Facebook.
since the situation happened.
The situation. COVID. Jersey Shore.
That's what I'm.
Since Jersey Shore came out, nobody's talking to you anymore.
Since the Jersey Shore comes out, no one said
No
shit to me.
correlation. I don't know what happened.
Just
but they just don't talk to me.
no one wants anything to do with me anymore.
It's weird.
Fucking whatever. But all right, are you dying over there?
Nah.
Don't do that. No one wants to hear that shit on the air.
That's why I moved my mic away.
You didn't though.
I really did. Imagine what that would have been if I didn't hear. Give me half credit for moving my mic and holding in the first two.
I'm going to give you quarter credit.
I held in 2 out of 3. I get half credit.
Because you moved the mic a foot and a half from your face and then went a foot and a half to the left.
I had to sit up to get all that pressure out. It was mounting.
You just went.
I was mounted by the pressure. And I held in the first 2 of those 3 belches.
Jesus. All right, we're done. This show has gone off the goddamn rails.
This show's not ever been on the rails. We don't have rails. We are a train in a cornfield.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
We don't need rails.
Oh,
we're
my
literally
God.
a train trying to float on water and fish from. We're not even in the right realm.
So what's funny is the other day they were talking about Seinfeld coming to Netflix.
I saw something about that. All the episodes at once. They're dumping 180
dumping every season, all the episodes out there, and they showed
which Beth will hate.
The one piece they showed out of everything, because Liz watches the fucking morning show every morning, and I could care less.
Get it on Apple TV.
No, it's not that show. That show was good. This show sucks. The Today Show was fucking awful.
That's the one in New York, right?
I think they're all in New York.
I mean, fair enough.
So it's the one on NBC. With
okay. Al Roker.
Yeah, I fucking hate Al Roker's fat ass.
Did he get fat again?
Fuck yes. Yes.
I haven't watched.
He got thin and then he got fat.
January of
leveled
2002, we got on the show, and I haven't watched since.
I hate meteorologists with a passion, and he is like one of the most famous meteorologists. And
he's definitely like
fuck himself. Yeah. I fucking hate meteorologists, and he's just so passively happy.
What do you have against Brick Tamlin?
Who the fuck is that?
Anchorman?
Oh, Anchorman. Because he's wrong. It doesn't matter. He's fucking wrong.
Yeah, but with Brick, it's kind of funny.
It is.
It's a character. I get what you're saying.
I fucking hate.
They're not wrong. They just don't have to be right.
Their
job is not to be right. It's say, here's our best guess.
We looked at a computer model and we chose this one unanimously. It showed 15 different versions of what could happen, and this is the one we chose.
This is the one we think will happen. Well, it's like 9 out of 10 dentists. They can't all 9 out of 10 dentists recommend every toothpaste there is.
Except
I don't know which 9 out of 10.
They asked 20 and took 9 and said 9 out of 10. But meteorologists and politicians are the only 2 people that lie continuously at work and never get fired.
You don't know that.
I know that for a fact.
Across the board, teachers
don't lie.
You don't know that.
I know that for a fact.
Teachers lie a lot because teachers teach what's in the book or what's in the curriculum. It's not always the truth.
But they're not lying. They're teaching what's in a book. Politicians
if they know
are
better
actively
and they're
lying.
still teaching what's in the book, they're lying.
Well,
birds aren't real. If you're teaching me birds are real, you're lying.
All right, Garrett.
Garrett. I think I started that before he did.
I think that's a flat earther thing.
It kind of is, but it's a funny one.
Well, see, you didn't start that shit then.
I didn't start it.
You're not lying. You don't believe it.
I don't know if I believe it or not.
You don't believe it.
Until I shoot and eat another dove, I don't know. Nanobots can fly through that screen right now and go right up your nose and come out your butt.
God, I hope they do. And the
Clean you
COVID,
right out.
and the COVID vaccine could be mind control. So
Miss Frizzle and her students are going to go right out your colon.
Thanks for listening to the show. Check out Middlewest Spirits. Get yourself some of this Pumpernickel rye
In the bourbon.
and the bourbon.
And we're going to have to try the weeded whiskey.
We've tried the weeded whiskey. We did a whole show on the weeded whiskey.
We've tried it. You should get it too. I can't remember what
How
all
is
we
it I
tried.
can't remember shit? I have CRS.
I don't get that channel. I don't have Apple TV.
Apparently, you need to subscribe. We've done the weeded. It is really good. We gave it high regards. Regards?
Yeah, it's fine. Just keep going.
Okay. I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're out.
It's Google Tweetstagram.
That thing.
Okay. Oh, so I can't belch, but you're going to slurp to finish the show.
I was going to try, but it was going to match your belch.
It was pretty bad slurping.
It didn't slurp.
You're not a good slurper.
I didn't
You're a better swallower. Oh, are we going to try now? Yep. It sounded like a water bong hitting it. There you go.
It did.
There you go.
Oh, my God. All right. We're done.
Bye. Doo-doo.
Pee-pee.
Caca.
Shitty caca.
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 Oh, yeah.
Boo-boo. Pee-pee.
Wee-wee.
ASMR.
Parental advisory. We're using foul language.